I always wanted to give back to the foster youth because I've been there. I'm a former foster youth. I was born in Austin, Texas, and my mother was very young when she had me. So she decided to give me away to her sister. It was very big for the Asian culture, just to know where we come from. So I was raised by my aunt. My uncle was never a big fan of it, of raising somebody else's kid. When I was 12 years old, my uncle said, I don't want to deal with this. So they signed up their parents' rights, and that's when I was in foster care. I was so scared. It happened overnight. I never knew that my life can change so quickly. I was out there on my own. I moved through about 4 different high schools. I slept in a garage with 14 other girls. We had the fridge locked. If you didn't eat during those hours and you were hungry, you're on your own. A year later, after being in the system, they found my dad and they said, "Did you want to come live with him?" I haven't met my dad ever in my entire life. And I said, "Oh my gosh, this is an opportunity to get out of foster care and actually be with a family." And they said, "He lives here in California." And I just thought, oh my gosh, he must be rich and famous, living the California style. And I moved over here and he sexually abused me. I think the fact that he never saw me as a child growing up, he saw me more of a young lady walking into his house. I was so scared. I was so afraid. I didn't want to tell anybody because I was so scared of going back into foster care. I was scared of being alone and no one caring for me. It kind of just lose faith for humanity for you. So I thought, when I was 17, I thought, I'm 17 and I'm probably older to an adult and they couldn't put me back into foster care. And I went and I told my school counselor, this is what's happening at home and I'm scared, please don't put me back into foster care. And they did. I ended up back into foster care and I knew that I had to push myself through school, get a degree, because who would do it for me if it wasn't for me? Who would put me through school and who would find that hope in, very little areas of darkness in your life? Just yourself. And I guess that's what drove me to become successful. When I met Jordan, he told me about social enterprise. It's kind of like a for-profit with a mission behind it. So I thought that was something new and a great way to put together the business side and helping people. What foster youth bring to the table is loyalty. We won't be jumping from job to job. We'll be there long term. We always strive our best to make our boss be proud of us, to seek improvement. It not just benefits the employee, also the employer. You giving that person a job and also being able to change that person's life.